Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Anyways, the winners are now publicly drawn. If you guys have your name on screen, you guys are the winners. I'll also put it in a list so that it's also easier to see. But I'm about to make winners public, and the winners have won. So if this is you up top, you guys have won an invite, and all you got to do is contact me on Discord, TabzWare, and send me a message. I'll obviously be verifying it's you, and you'll get your invite. Anyways, hop into the video.
Hard drive loaded, lunch never loaded, was zip up all your drinks.
Alright, what's going on, guys? So welcome to the video. This is going to be the Interium, the $3 cheat review. Shout out to Interium because I logged in today and saw this. That's pretty dank. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about the fact that I have like 400 and something days to their subscription. But anyways, I do not have a code for this cheat. It is $3. So, I mean, if you need a code and you can't afford $3, well, I'm sorry. But your future is asking if you want fries with that. So we're going to hop into the video. We're going to be doing a little bit of a review. We might load into a custom map, show off some of the jump stuff, but you'll get a pretty decent idea. It is a movement cheat. And let's hop right into the menu. All right, so this is Interium. It has a very basic, simple to use menu. On their legit side, they do have weapon selection, and if you do change weapons, for example, the op, it will change the op, which is very nice if you go into a map like this to set up your settings. So the skin looks pretty dope. Moving on, as you guys can see, we do have legit bot, auto crouch, on key, left button, for example, enemy only, smoke check, flash check, jump check, local, and jump check enemy. So jump check local would be like yourself if you are jumped, whether the aimbot will lock when you are jumped. Backtrack time. If you click this, basically, whenever you click your aimbot button, your backtrack will go to max, which is 400 milliseconds, and your fake ping will go to 200 by default, so you'll have more of a chance to hit like jump shots and more of a chance to just hit people farther away, which is pretty cool. I don't know how it'll affect Overwatch, but going for like movement-based like kills and like cool little strafes definitely helps with no-scopes with the scout and the op and things like that. Of course, there's draw FOV and draw backtrack ticks, so there's my FOV. It also doubles as a recoil thingy, a recoil crosshair, which is kind of cool. Do have the drawing of backtrack ticks, which is that little red dot if they were moving. I guess I can show you guys that. As you can see the backtrack ticks. You can see it working there. And of course there's trigger bot. You can enable that. I don't use it on this cheat personally. I don't think you need it like at all. But there is trigger bot. There is hit chance and delay as well, and you can choose head, body, or other for those settings. Now for the AUG, you can choose, like, for each weapon that you have in your hand, you can do hit chance, auto wall, auto stop, and enable aimbot. And I'm guessing this is like, this is a hit chance based on your trigger bot settings. I could be wrong. This could be custom trigger bot settings, so your hit chance value per gun can be changed in your auto wall and auto stop and that kind of stuff. And of course, you can change the AUG settings here for your recoil type, your FOV type, your based FOV, smoothing type, aim type, RCS settings, RCS type, so on aim, standalone, none. Can change those settings here. Of course, they have shot delay. So shot delay is on. Shot delay type is time, not auto. Shot delay in milliseconds. Hitboxes, additional hitboxes, and enemy priority. So it'll do your priority based on your FOV, which is the field of view of your crosshair. Moving on to rage, I'm not going to go over rage just because this isn't a rage cheat. It's not fair to judge its rage. These rage bots are in there for semi-rage and like keeping up with the ragers, but they're not going to be, you know, put up to be against Skeet, against Evolve, against, you know, Rift, against, you know, all these actual rage cheats. Moving on to visuals, this is where there's so many settings and so much to go over. So for ESP, there is enable ESP, dynamic ESP, and I do believe if you hover over certain settings, it will tell you what they do. Doesn't seem like it does that for everything, just a few things. It doesn't look like it's doing it for most of these visual settings, but of course there is dynamic ESP. There is enemy only. We wouldn't see a box if there was a box here, but because we have Chams on, we would have to change the Cham settings, which are right here. So there is glow, there's Chams, etc. And sleeves. So enemy only, enable Chams, matte visible, you know, etc. You can turn this to invisible, none, and then you can see we can't see them through the wall, and we'll go back to textured for that. I will have my config down below, by the way. Also going to add that if I could say one thing to the developer, much like how he or she has the enemy only on for here, I would recommend putting that for the visual Chams for the enemy as well as the glow. Well, the glow has visible only, but the enemy Chams, it might be easier if you just had it toggleable instead of having it a none feature, just because some people might get confused. There's box, change the box outline style. There is name, of course, weapon that they're holding, ammo type, if they had any ammo, skeleton, line, so it'll show you your snap lines, your distance from them, so 10.4 meters would be that bot there, as you can see. Player status, so as you guys can see, can't shoot. Can't shoot. They don't have a gun in their hand. Now, for status, it would say reloading, flashed, etc. Dormant ESP. So basically, if an enemy hasn't moved for a certain amount of time that you manually set here, it will either, I don't know how they have it set it up, but I know that for dormant, it would remove them from ESP as they'd go invisible, or it would let you know that this was their last known location. It really depends on how they've done their ESP and how they've set up this whole thing. Now, they do have sound ESP, so you can do distance, 100 meters, maximum radius, 23 time. It does look like these guys are slow walking. For sound ESP, it might just be that I'm in a custom game that I do not see it working, or it could just be that all of them are visible to me, so it's not being affected. Now, there is radar in-game, which would be up top, but I am in a custom map, so by default up here, you can see all of them anyways. All right, so now that we are over here, I just wanted to get this guy out here so you guys could see him for our stuff here. So radar barrel, as you guys can see, it's like out of FOV radar. Out of FOV, turning that on so that it's only in for out of FOV, but this, if you turn this on, it'll show you even if you're in front of them. It's something I haven't personally seen in many cheats. I kind of think it's useless. That's probably why I haven't seen it. But there is health, and you can do like flat health style box, edge, or edgy, and then icon. You can see the little health icon here. So if we knife this guy, you can see it go like yellow. This is a very good example of why dynamic ESP would be very good in this case. As you can see, it gets bigger as I get closer, but it also stays a pretty decent size. So you can compare this to that. Very big difference in size. For armor, it's the exact same thing. You can go through it. You can see the health, or the health of the armor, so 97. It really won't make a difference if you look at it, but there is like splits in the line, so you can see like, for example, that'd be like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100%. You could see it like that. And of course, there's custom ESP, so you can change all these things. Weapon icon, you can put it at the bottom, right, left, all that kind of stuff. And then moving on from there, there's Chams. There is like a bunch of Chams, like velvet, metallic, wireframe, glass, plastic glass. And personally, I just use textured, I just think it looks good. And of course, the glowing effect I have pouring on, so you'll look at it and it kind of looks pretty dope. Enable weapon Chams, so my own weapon Chams if I pull out a weapon here. So for example, let's say I wanted plastic glass, and then the glow I would want pouring, or I could do outline. Pouring looks pretty cool. And then if I wanted it to stand out a little bit more, I could go like flat or textured, velvet, metallic. And metallic with an outline is pretty poggers. And same thing goes for arm Chams. Right now I just have textured on. You guys can see what my arm Chams look like. If I pull out my knife, you can see it a little bit better. Personally, I think it's dope. It's like a purple and green theme I got going on. Enable glow. Of course, there is material modulation. So you can change the color of things. So like the world, for example. You can see the wall in the background changing. You can do the sky. You can do the sky any color you want. But there's custom fog. You can change the amount of fog as well. Spread crosshair, custom crosshair, no flash, no smoke, grenade prediction, hit marker 2D, hit marker 3D, remove scope borders, anti-aim lines, anti-aim arrows, drop ESP. I'm not going to go over this because this is kind of useless. Honestly, this is more for drop zone. And then colors. So for coloring, I just have my watermark top left because it shows FPS in your ping. Rainbow bar is the bar up top here. I like to leave that on because I think it looks dope. Rainbow menu would fuck all these colors up. Don't even click that button. Not worth doing it. You can click here to go back to the default menu colors. You can also change the rainbow speed. This entails literally all of the menu colors, and then this would be your visual colors. So for enemy visible Chams, and you can just go through, change them to whatever you'd like. And of course, there's your changer, which is like your knife changer, skin changer, etc. I would like to see, it's $3, can't really complain, but I would like to see, like more than just skin ID and all that kind of stuff. Maybe like some stickers for players, some patches, etc. But it's very simple to use. If I want to change my knife, we can just go to a CSS knife and we can do a slaughter. And then from there, it will automatically change. Of course, down below it won't change because you have to die. I can show you that. So if I just kill myself really quickly and then come back, you can see that the icon at the bottom has updated. And here are some fun things in MISC that everybody loves this cheat for. So this cheat, I am using a beta config, so I've noticed a few things in general for MISC have changed, but there is bunny hop hit chance mode, long jump, start, long jump always, long jump on key, long jump on, I'm guessing EG is edge jump, long jump on jump bug, LJ disable mode on key, and of course there's a bunch more. There's block back, block right, block left, block forward, long jump end, auto duck, edge jump, jump bug. Edge jump and jump bug are very, very, very useful, and edge bug for that matter. And of course, if you go over this for sliding from a texture when falling, so you keep your speed kind of thing. Same thing when it comes to jump bug. You keep for very high jumps at landing with no damage when falling. I've noticed like these two combined are really what get people like really into the movement, if that makes any sense. Like it makes it a lot easier to get farther places and to continue your movement speed, I guess. And I'm still trying to learn how to do it. But this is what makes this cheat so cool for $3 is any cheat can add this. Any cheat with jump bug really, and edge bug not even. Just jump bug. You can do a lot with just jump bug by itself, and I've noticed that it is very, very good. But this cheat's so cheap, and the fact that it has it and they're really paying attention to the movement side of their cheat is what's making this a top seller in all honesty. Crouch bug, auto strafe, strafe checker, fake sideways, fake duck, slide walk, clan tag, auto accept, show ranks, spectator list, which I haven't seen work, sadly. Auto hold position on bots, that I've seen work. Auto knife, auto Zeus, override view model, and that good stuff. And of course, they have block bot on tab, info spam, radio spammer, chat break, fast stop, walk bot, free camera, and hit sound. Server crasher for community servers, fake ping, fake lag, server crasher, air stuck, fake prime, desyncing, resolver type, slow walk, no post processing, no shadows, no engine crosshair, you know, that kind of stuff. Or sorry, with engine crosshair for snipers, night mode, which I don't know why it wasn't on, but it's on now, weapon zoom, and third person. Of course, you can change your nickname and do name stealer and all that cool stuff. Now, over on this right side on config is where stuff gets fun. I am doing display capture right now, so no matter what, you're going to see it. SV pure bypass, dope, menu button, awesome, clever bind system. Haven't tried this, doesn't tell me what it is, not going to do it. Bind system might be for the panic keys and all that kind of stuff. Update HUD, anti-vac error on casual. Open hack folder, which is pretty cool. So if you guys download my config, which I'll have linked, you can click that when you're in game. Click on open hack folder. It'll open up where you need to put your config, and boom, done. You're just gonna hit refresh config and save here. Now, of course, there's configs, create new, refresh, blah, 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 all that cool stuff. Every cheat has it, nothing new. Lua system, pretty dope. Kill image Lua. So you can see this is how I was getting that headshot effect.
Headshot. Double kill. Multi-kill. Headshot. Wow.
You get the idea.
Headshot.
And I'm not sure if it's from Crossfire. It could be. I'm not sure the game. I've never played it. But of course, there is custom clan tag Lua, which is pretty dope. For more Luas, there is the rainbow HUD, which is pretty cool. You can just scroll down, enable the rainbow HUD and the speed of it. So as you can see it changing at the bottom there. And some more HUDs like performance profiler, which is on the left. It shows FPS and ping and whatnot. And I believe you can't click on it, but if you scroll down, you are able to change like the X and Y position. So I'll like line that up, and then on the Y, I'll go down, and it'll be covered by the webcam. So we'll just put it a little lower. So you can see like ping and FPS and all that cool stuff. And I haven't seen any performance loss with this cheat. For $3, would I recommend this cheat? 100%. I've heard a lot of rumors talking about this cheat and how it's sketchy, but I've had nothing but a good experience with it so far. My viewers seem to love it. The community seems very nice, no toxic. You know, like I've had a few things in their Discord where like someone will come and talk shit, but then immediately will message me and be like, oh, you're actually a really nice guy. You know, I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. And everyone seems level-headed there. It doesn't seem too toxic or toxic at all, really. It seems like a bunch of memers, to be honest, which I have no problem with. And the cheat's really cheap and worth it. And I think it's worth checking out, boys. Maybe I'm able to do a giveaway. We'll know next time I do a video with Interium. But for now, I can't offer you one. But I will be doing one, hopefully in the future. I just got to make sure it's okay with the owner. And yeah, boys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. My name's Tabz, and I'll see you on the next one. Later, bros. Peace.
What?